Adam, the only man at that time, and the created man at that time, the very origin of the whole population of the world, it says it's not good for the man that he should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet. I will make him a companion. I will make him a spouse. I will make him a companion that is suitable for him. And then he tells us in verse 21, he says, and the Lord God caused the deep sleep to fall upon Adam. And he slept, and he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. It tells us the purpose of that in verse 22. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from the man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And look at this. It says it was God that planned that first marriage. It was God that instituted the marriage, and it was God that brought the man and the woman to the man, and it was God that brought them together. But you know what God has done? He took a part of the rib. He didn't take the bone from the feet to tell us that God did not want the man, the husband, to trample on the woman and to trample on the wife. He did not take the bone from the head so that it will not be like, the man is using his mental faculty to overrule the woman. He took the rib from the side, that is, from near the heart. At the very beginning, that symbolizes the love, the heart that we ought to have, that a man and the wife, the husband and the wife ought to have. And in fact, it says in verse 23, it says, and Adam said, this is now bone of my bones. It's saying that he recognized, the Lord gave him discernment, recognition, and said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh, and she shall be called woman, because she was taken out of the man. Taken out of the man, the Lord then brought her back to the man. And look at now the principle that follows and the thing that follows as a result of that initial union, initial marriage, and initial coming together. It says therefore. That's what therefore means, because of what he did in the first union, and because of what God had performed and what he had done for Adam, bringing Eve unto him. It says, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. I want you to notice that verse 24 very well. Adam did not have a father. Adam did not have a mother. But he said, for all the generation that will follow, for all the men, all the women that will follow, therefore, because of what has been done now, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. I want to remind you that at that time there were no tribes. At that time, there were no nations. At that time, there were no generations of people. At that time, there was no denomination. At that time, there was no religion as such, that is this religion, and that religion, so that people will say, well, we practice this because of our denomination. We practice this because of our religion. Before any of those things came to the world, it says, at the very foundation of marriage, at the very foundation of uniting a man and the wife together, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. You'll find that that's exactly what Christ emphasized when he was asked about marriage.